I've been conducting research for 7 years. For this research, I had to sacrifice my sanity by playing Valorant with Spanish and French people in a team. J'avais un petit ami gothique. I've been in an internet cafe all these years. I now basically live there. Everyone smells like sweat and parental disappointment. I am now one of them, and I feel like a virgin again. Please send help. I'm in pain. But after so long, I found the answers. My research is done. Oh, little pussy, you little fucking bitch. You wanna win? You wanna win? Huh? Take the Discord chat away. Take a paper and a pen and write down. Oh, no. Don't write in Notepad. I want you to write, because you haven't done that in a long time. This is how to win every game in Valorant and rank up fast. Well, whatever that shit is. Alright. Be good to your team. This will be a no-brainer, but talking like a normal person with your team helps. Say good job to someone, or at least GG. Make them feel good for playing this stupid ass game. Hype them up and say, we got this, my dudes, even though the game is already lost from the beginning. If you have someone in your team being unbearably negative and a little bitch that flames on everyone, you will get stressed and will play worse than usual. But at the same time, don't let anyone talk shit on you. Winning is important, but not as important as destroying someone's self-esteem and betray his trust, like his father, who went for milk and never came back. I'm just saying, be positive, like these Instagram girls that pretend to hype their friends and be proud of them, while in reality they don't really like them. Exactly like that. One time I clutched around and won, and I was so fucking lit that I typed "no else" on the chat, and people started replying the same shit, and I swear to God, I was ready to fight God and leave my everlasting piece of heaven behind me. So yeah, be positive to your team, not only for a better experience, but for a better gameplay that will make you and your team perform better and not give up. But since the only satisfaction some people will have is being an asshole on a game, this will never end. But there's always one thing that will always work. Bully hunters still can't figure that shit out. Now, pro tip here. If you are angry and you can't help it, don't be toxic at your team. Type alt/ or shift and enter and be toxic at the enemy team. It always works, trust me. Say something the kids like something simple like "as" or "GGS" or "surrender guys please," or if someone has a bad score on the enemy team, alert the intellectual chat that this guy 3/9. This guy did 3 kills and died 9 times. Oh, this killjoy has a bad score and is kinda cocky. Type alt/ had 3 kills and died 15 times. LOL. By speaking to all, you are also speaking to the enemy team, so the enemy team sees your messages. That means the guy that you want to offend and perform badly in the game will see it. It is simple as it is ambiguous, and yet so effective that will make anyone angry and play worse. Take a break. Seriously, sometimes you gotta take a break. Take some 15 minutes off, read a book, or just have a meal or do an exercise. I can stress how much this helps. Your brain can't get focused on a game for hours and hours without proper stimulation. This applies to everything. You'll play better once you take off your mind off ranked and all that shit. Maybe you had a bad day and decided to take your mind off this game, and it isn't a bad idea, but don't have only one coping mechanism of your problems, because you are going to become too dependent on it and get angry when you lose because of that. Maybe the best way is to relax first and then play. Learn yourself, or play like yourself. One thing that people usually do when they start a game is that they will go to these videos that have clickbaity titles on tips on how to play this game before they even start playing it. I mean, you click to see the video too. You are gonna avoid making mistakes and get flamed in the chat for being an idiot. But it's only part of the game. No advice out there is gonna help you instantly to become good at the game, because there isn't a problem with how you play the game. The problem is with how anxious and worried you are within yourself, if that's a correct word for it. No advice out there is good enough as your personal experience with the game. You learn from your mistakes and become better each day that passes. Training is vital at becoming good. Personal experience is better than trying to mimic Twitch streamers and pro players and play exactly like them. Have your own style, your own way of playing the game. Play however you like and you'll be better than these guys who haven't taken a bath since Thanksgiving. Learn the enemy and be unpredictable. Go try hard mode. Your playstyle determines how experienced you are in the game. But it needs training though. Learn how to fire with your gun. There will come a time where your team will be useless as
mosquitoes,
and you'll be left to carry your team to victory. Or you want to have the highest kills on the score and have these clutches that nerds put on their Valorant highlights. To do that, you have to learn to handle and fire your gun accordingly. Whether you got a pistol or an assault rifle, you gotta learn how to pick and how to fire. Now, Valorant Max came up with different techniques about picking, but I'm gonna show you the one that actually works. Seriously, if these people dedicated their time into talking to girls instead of doing these techniques, they will have a big ditty goth girlfriend they want so much, if you know what I'm saying. Try doing the jiggle pick. I use this all the time. If you are against an enemy and go behind a wall or a corner, but on a side that you can really see the enemy, and you basically just go left and right. Now you see the enemy and you shoot and then hide again. It's the perfect corner system for Valorant. Try doing it fast and always have the scope high so you can hit a headshot and have a quick kill. Don't slow walk and don't with shift. You gotta be fast on this, as when you shoot the enemy you are basically starting a duel. To really train on this, you go to practice mode and use Sova and then press F to create a wall, and you can train your jiggle pick and carry your dumbass team. Actually communicate. Now here you can actually speak with your team through mic. Games are like relationships, they require communication to work. That's why I always lose. If you ain't a Sigma male, I can't believe they found another letter to identify with. I don't want to actually talk, just engage and talk to chat. Talk exactly like people are talking at Among Us. Like cavemen.
B enemy, one sniper, me spike, ping.
Establish dominance, you beautiful mega male. Additional tips. Learn the maps, they're not that hard. Learn a basic economy on the weapons. The additional tips are pretty straightforward, to be honest, like they're a no-brainer. These advices are good to engage you to the game, but none of them are as good as saying dedication. I mean, having experience by dedication. I thought it sounded cool. If you have dedication for something, anything, even for a game, no matter what obstacle you get through, you're always gonna pass it. If you have the will to be great at something, then you're gonna get the experience by the time you dedicate into it. Dedication is a measure that only greatness can value. If you put the time into it, then you'll be great. And no advice from a YouTube video can make you better than you already are. All you need is a undying dedication to be always better, to learn more, to have new experiences, and nothing will be an obstacle for you as long as you have the dedication to do it. This video turned to be a little motivational, so I'm gonna end it there. I don't wanna be like these motivational Instagram entrepreneurs. So follow these advices and you'll be good.